Hello and welcome back. This list just got first place at the most recent Standard Challenge event with an 87% win rate, and today we're going to be tweaking it up for best of one. It's got some new cards to show off, like the Tiger Seal, a 1-mana 3/3 Vigilance. It's a huge stat line. At the beginning of your upkeep, tap this creature. Not so good. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, untap this creature. All right, so in order to get a 1-mana 3/3 Vigilance, we got to pay the tax, and the tax is drawing an extra card. We have a lot of ways to do that, one of which is with another new card here, Boomerang Basics, a 1-mana sorcery, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. So you could potentially go Seal on one, and then turn two, play a talent, make a token, Boomerang Basics, pick up the talent, draw a card. That would be your second card. The Seal could then swing in for 3, 1-mana 3/3, getting in, not so bad. And then you could recast the talent next turn, get the prowess trigger, so on. So these guys all play pretty well together. You can also just bounce your opponent's thing. Opponent's got a big Auroboroid popping off, accumulating counters. You can just send it back to their turn. You won't draw a card off of that, but you do have the sorcery speed bounce capabilities as well. Draw 2 cards can also be done off the Mako cycle. Draw an extra card, fear, discard, then draw. Winter Night Stories, draw, and regular draw. So there are lots of ways to get the Seal going, so hopefully we can keep it attacking with Vigilance every turn. We're going to make some tweaks for best of one. I have a suspicion that there's going to be a lot of Badger Mole out in force. And let me tell you, there's one card that really likes the Badger Mole, and that is Pyroclasm. 2 damage to each creature is enough to sweep up all the 2/2 Badger Moles and the 1/1 Elves and the 1/2, little artifact robot thing. Pretty much almost everything in that deck gets clowned by Pyroclasm. And the other card I think I want to make space for is, man, I think this Iroh card is going to be nasty. Iroh's Demonstration. A little bit worse because 1 damage to each creature gets a lot of stuff. It gets the Llanowar Elves, it gets the Pawpatch Recruit Rabbit, maybe some other 1 toughness stuff, but it doesn't kill the mole, and the mole's got to die. So I want to go heavy into Pyroclasm, and I think we're going to throw some Iroh's Demonstration in here. 4 damage kills a Auroboroid. First turn it comes down, it's a 1/3, goes immediately to a 2/4, and then that turn dies to Iroh's Demonstration. So this card looks good. I think both these together are pretty solidly will fit the meta well in best of one. Even if you don't face that deck, there's enough like white aggro decks and also white life gain decks that are different and other stuff. So I think this will be pretty well positioned for a little while. It won't kill everything, but I'm excited to try it out today. They don't play super well with the Mako, especially the Pyroclasm. So I'm going to make space and cut some of these Makos. And we're going to go up on the Tiger Seal, up on the Talent, which also dies to the Pyroclasm, but at least like you can get some more value out of it. And then I think for putting in these removal spells, I don't think we really need Torch the Tower anymore. There are going to be some consequences to that, like lack of Torch means we no longer have an instant. It's going to be harder to turn on Delirium. We now need a land in the graveyard to get all 4 types, basically. And we also aren't going to get as many triggers off a Duelist of the Mind. Whenever you commit a crime, you can draw a card and then discard a card. We don't have that many ways to commit crimes. We can bounce something with basics. We can Iroh's Demonstration, and then Roaring Furnace. That's pretty much it. Roaring Furnace also cool because you can pick it up with Boomerang Basics. So removal spell for 2, pick it up with Basics, draw a card, replay next turn for 2. Like that is a very good play pattern as well. So I think that's what we're gonna run. We're gonna keep the rest of the shell together. We'll just cut a card from the sideboard down to 15. And yeah, we're gonna try out the Seal, the Basics, and we're gonna go heavy into Pyroclasm and Iroh's Demonstration and see how it goes best of one. We'll do it unedited as usual. If you like this content, you can like and subscribe and leave comments. I'm going to try to start saying that at the beginning of the videos because it's probably good for the algorithm. Let's go. No edits, baby. Calling it out. We're only going to queue up against Badger Moles. I got a feeling. We're on the play with Seal. And yeah, it looks okay. Move the camera for you guys. Let's do it. So we go turn 2 Fear, discard draw, untap the Seal, get in with our 1-mana 3/3. Let's freaking do it. I just have a cat. It's a cat seal. I don't think it does that in the show. Pyroclasm's showing up here. Okay, we'll discard the Passage. Lands in Graveyard is good for Delirium later, potentially. Swing for 3 Vigilance. And now we have no way to untap the Seal, so that is interesting. That gets swept up by Pyroclasm. Okay. Let's start here. Could go land, level up talent, get back Pyroclasm. But by then they'll have a big creature, I think. I think Pyroclasm will get outclassed at that point. I don't know if we'll have time. We could try. Ward 2. There's no way to do it, really. Unfortunately. We could still shock and get Pyroclasm. Okay. No attacks, and then next turn we could potentially Roaring Furnace this thing, but I don't know if they're going to pump it to the moon. Okay. +1 power. Still 2 toughness, though. He knows about Pyroclasm. Rescue now. It's got 3 toughness. We're sitting on Roaring Furnace. We can draw a card here. Great. So 3 cards in hand. It's got Ward 2. This is perfect. We'll deal 3 damage to it. Okay. Trigger Prowess. Target. Auto pay the Ward 2. Land talent. Seal has been sitting here doing nothing the whole game. I mean, we should count, you know, how many attacks we actually get with the seal per game, but we don't have a way to draw right now. So, all right. And we also have a lot of 1/1s on the field with a Pyroclasm, which is a bit awkward. That makes a 2/1 with reach. Tap again. Cool. All right. It's actually not that bad an idea to Pyroclasm here. But I think we could go with Roaring Furnace instead. And just start drawing cards. I think that's probably better. Do we hold onto the land to discard? No, I think we can play it out. I don't think I'm attacking. They might flash in like a rescue or something. Alright, next seal, not so helpful. So this draws on end step, but that's not so productive because we need to draw before combat to get the seal untapped. We maybe could have attacked first. Yeah, that would have been a little bit smarter. We could probably attack with both those guys. They probably go no blocks, they'd be down to 10. But because we drew a card, it now is untapped, ready to block, just not to attack. That's interesting. Opponent knows we're sitting on the Pyroclasm, though. Tap out for Feather of Flight. Put a +1 counter, okay. It's a 5/3 Flying Spider. We drop to 9. It's a token? It's a pretty good bounce target. If we bounce the Furnace... I mean, there are lots of ways to do this. If we bounce the Furnace, we draw a card. We have 3 cards in hand. Then we can zap the Spider. Plus we untap this Tiger Seal. I think that's the way to do it. You can also just bounce the token and then Pyroclasm. And we don't draw a card. No, we draw a card off the Furnace later. Swing for 3 each. Let's do it this way. Okay, interesting. 3 cards in hand. And now I think we Pyroclasm and save the Iroh's demonstration. It's a lot of damage off prowess here. I think that was the better sequence, because I think we have to cast one extra spell. We cast Boomerang, Furnace, Pyroclasm. Otherwise, we would have cast Boomerang on the 1/1 and then Pyroclasm, so it'd be a little bit less damage. So I think that was a slightly better sequence. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were going to escape that deck, because that one does get very tall. But I guess Boomerang Basics is pretty good at bouncing a tall creature, and then Pyroclasm is good for the rest. All right, 1-0. Easy money. We'll see what comments you guys have left. Mr. Clown the Bargler. Damon Blacks, that just started a couple days ago. Is this Simic deck worth crafting? I'll let you know. We're on the draw. None of our 1-drops. We only have 8, right? I think it's still worth keeping. White. Tap in on red here. Blue-white. Okay. They were going to counter something. What would they want it to be? This one hits pretty hard if we win our stories next turn. I think you'd rather have them counter this and keep the fear. So if they're gonna like No More Lies us, I think this is the one I want countered. Nope. If they don't, we could go right into Winter Night Stories. Oh, it's artifacts. I was thinking blue-white control. What can we possibly do against that? What's the most damage we can really put on here? I mean, Winter Night Stories is at least efficient. I think we could bin 2 lands, or we can get rid of one of these. I don't know if we need both Riddlers to win here. Or we can go... No, we don't... We might want Pyroclasm. Let's do it this way. Alright. 4 Vigilance. And then... Tap land, nice. No, no United Battlefront immediately. Okay. 3/3 acquired. I think we need to put as many creatures on the battlefield per turn as we can. Which means we would fear and talent this turn, basically. I think that just has to happen here. Okay, that's another creature. Next we'll have 4 cards in hand. I hope that's enough to kill this 3/3. Maybe with Pyroclasm, I don't know. To hit Delirium, we need a enchantment down there. So if we can bin the Roaring Furnace, talent or something, we can get Delirium. Lantern, it's an artifact. It's actually pretty good because it's going to help, yeah, all sorts of things. It's going to hurt Delirium, it's going to take that, which is too bad. It also means they have a very cheap way to make the 4/4 bigger, which means Roaring Furnace a little bit worse. Still, Roaring Furnace deal 4 damage. They flash in a, you know, a little artifact goes up to 5. You hope they don't have 2. But I think that's the play, and then we Pyroclasm after. I think that's the hope here. They flash in 1 Saw Blades, but not 2 Saw Blades. I think that's the hope. If they have 2, then everything kind of falls apart. It's the counter instead. Alright, also pretty bad. Now even a enchantment in the graveyard. So we just need a sorcery. Feels like flying is maybe a better way to do this. You could Pyroclasm, attack with both, untap the 3/3. You could do it. I don't know if that's what I want to do here. I think I want the flyer down. If they have another Star Cage, then we're really sad. Synth. It's a pair of 6/6s, okay. 2 to the bottom, that's good. There is the Saw Blades coming out. Attacks coming in. Blocks get better over time. Unless we need something in the graveyard, right? We still need sorcery, okay. They can also just strip the whole graveyard Soul Guide Lantern, so I guess it's not super helpful. Okay, we're gonna have to riddle here. And basically hope the flyers get there, I think. Draw a card, not super helpful. Two in the air. Okay, I don't think we're playing too many more creatures. Simultaneously survive and sneak to the finish line. That is lethal. We'll take a block here. Level up talent doesn't get anything. They can always sack the lantern too. That's a card. It's a good one. Let's see if they remember to sack the lantern before we move to combat and get the fear trigger. That's a heck of a draw. I think we try to go to combat here, but we have Delirium. Nope, they remembered. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we do need 2 blockers back. So it's just this. I guess we can get one more in there too. Okay. Yeah, we could have taken the we could have taken the extra draw 3 there. I was hoping they might forget, because I don't know if we're going to win this game anyway. I guess you have to bounce the talent. Bounce the Star Cage? No. This actually isn't bad. Bounce the talent, replay the talent, level it up, bounce a 6/6. Or just make another blocker. It's actually not that bad right here. We could find a way out of this. I think we bounce both these 6/6s. I guess let's do it first and check if they have anything. Good game, why? Counter that one. Yeah, that's probably a good game. All right, we actually almost got there though. I mean, if they didn't have that as the last card, yeah, I think. Oh my god, you dickhead! It's fine. Yeah, you could have bounced the talent again, reload the talent up again. Like there was actually. Oh my god, spamming good game. What a fucking. I got a word for you. I don't think I could say that one on YouTube. It's more extreme than dickhead. Yeah, it was close. If they didn't have that as the last card, you go bounce talent a couple times, replay talent, level it up, bounce talent again. We could have a lot of blockers, draw a lot of cards, or we could get rid of their tokens. That wasn't that bad. My only regret is I wish we had taken the Winter Night Stories draw instead of hoping they'd forget. Maybe if you're in top 1% Mythic, you assume they aren't going to forget. I didn't think they were going to win, though. I mean, I didn't think we were going to win if we didn't attempt that. On the play, it's okay. No one-drops. No Badger Moles yet. It's Appa coming through. Alright. I guess you hope, they could play some more 1/1s. Let's go for Duels of the Mind here first, I think. It's only a 1/3. Maybe Fear's a little bit... Yeah, we'll do this first. If we target something, we can also get a draw discard. If they go right into a Johnny, we could just target it and then get the crime trigger. Alright, yeah, I think we're going crime then. They get a land. Pyroclasm would be great. I think we just have to kill Amalia, though. Take our crime trigger, be happy with it. Oh shit, that's not the one I wanted to select, my bad. I was thinking about something else. This one can go. Maybe we'll hit Pyroclasm. I was actually meaning to cast Iris Demonstration there. I just got distracted for a second. A little ADHD. Okay, that actually works out extremely well for us. We go land, kill the Amalia, pay the ward 2, get the Duelist trigger, re-ETB the Fearless. Okay. Auto pay this and pay the ward 3. Take the action, discard a land. Get back Fear, probably discard the next land as well. I think so. I think I want the Siege. Okay, that's interesting. We at least have a little bit of a draw engine going. Might as well attack for 1. Unless you know the Siege is coming. Cannot deal combat damage to the player. The bat is going to block this thing awkwardly. I think I want to start here. Okay. A lot of flyers. Only draw one extra card though if any of them connect. Pride Mate. Hopefully we can draw a bounce spell for that eventually. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need an answer to the 7/7. I don't know. It doesn't look like we're outpacing the life gain. DC, is not even touching cards. Opponent could have DC'd here. I think they did DC. Wow. Alright, well, let's not throw that away. That is a little bit outclassed. Looks like it reconnected. I think we still probably lose this game. Even with a whole free turn. Unless they have a secret flash card they baited us into. So Talent can get back Iris Demonstration, then we can clear out the 1/1s. Which stops some of this for a little while. We only draw one card off the Siege, though. That might still be DC'd. I thought it was some... No, they're back. They're touching stuff. Okay, lethal presented. The Bat also getting in versus the 4/6 Riddler. They just want the extra trigger. So taking our entire turn just to Iris Demonstration does not deal with the 11/11 issues. Land, sorcery down there. Okay. I think that's still the play here, though. Okay, not bad. But, yeah, we got a lot of chump blocks to go still. Oh boy. I don't know, man. What if we level up the talent? And then start casting stuff to make jump blockers. You probably go under. One of these might go under. Take 7 for now. I don't know. We need to kill the Hylia, but then also bounce everything. We just don't have the capacity to do that. Bending an enchantment gets Delirium, but it's not like we have Lethal coming out soon. We could Roaring Furnace and kill the Hylia right now. That's probably one of the things we do this turn. Okay, that would have been useful ages ago. We're going to have to take a lot of jump blocks here. Guess that's just how it is, though. I mean, we need a... I think we need to draw. I think we need to draw Boomerang Basics. It's a card. We could still hit land Boomerang Basics. Could also hit Delirium. Could we win this turn? 14 twice? Maybe. We just need a what? An enchantment down there? And we get the Boomerang Basics too. Holy crap. Well, it's quite the draw. Did not expect to do that one. Win that one. I don't know why I was so ADHD. I meant to Iroh the Amalia earlier, and then what did I click? I cast the Fear instead. Goodness gracious. Okay. We also got the free turn. We should not have won that for multiple reasons. Dude DC'd, but yeah, you gotta capitalize where you can, I guess. Alright, let's try not to be ADHD. It's Cabello. We also have yet to, yeah, it's okay. We have yet to Pyroclasm anyone juicy. Turn 1 Duress. Here's a Winter Knight. Can recast it, maybe. Alright, double seal showing up. Maybe the seal here? We definitely like the Riddler. I don't know if I want to throw away all the land just yet. Not sure. Alright, this poor guy's tapped. We could go Fear and ditch, like, Duelist or something. I think I want to keep that land still. See if we regret that. Okay. Not enough mana to win right stories. We can never get a good turn untapped. We need 4 mana. Like 2 to play the Riddler, attack with Seal, and then 2 to Winter Night Stories. That'd be pretty nice. Annex coming down. Okay. That's interesting. If all we wanted to do was stories, we could do Fear right here. Nah, we'll do that next turn. Okay, let's just do it like this. We could also bounce the Annex or bounce the token, but hopefully we're drawn to another way to handle that. It's a lot of lands. We did ban a useful creature earlier, but now we could potentially go Riddler, draw a card, untap Seal, attack Witch Night Stories. I mean, if the opponent plays any creatures, also down to 8. We have sorcery and creature down there. Down to 6, alright. I mean, you'd think they'd, they'll kill the Seal here, I guess. Maybe they counter this, I don't know. I can auto pay the 2, which I will. Surveil 2 lands to the bottom, okay. Keep plug-in down to 1. They have to flip the chamber here. They go up to 3. If we go Siege, Duelist, I think that guarantees us we get in for 3. +1/+0, Trample and Haste. I mean, they have to play a Demon here. They have to. They can play a Demon Wall from hand or something, but a Demon has got to get in there. Up to 3. Ooh, we need to draw a card too, though. Still, this is lethal either way. Okay. Shock in. +1/+0, Trample and Haste. Oh shit, it's not lethal. Wait, they block? Oh, fuck. Shit. We have only drawn 1 card this turn? No, I needed the Seal to make this work. Oh, but I can draw here? No, I have to tap the Fear to draw to untap the Seal. Oh, I fucked that up. So I throw away the Fear, missing out, right? This will be a 2/3. I think we just take the draw then. I think I fucked that up. I think we look for a bounce spell. Riddler's going to come in with haste next turn. We would need specifically a bounce spell, which is hard to get. We could hit Talent too. I think we're gonna go for the draw here. I messed that up, though. I did. I messed that up. Okay, so there's talent. We can probably just 2 lands here. It's fine. No attacks. I messed that up. But we can go talent, level up for 4, land, boomerang basics, pick up the 6/6. I thought we had lethal, but the Tiger Seal tapped, and then Fool's Mind was only going to be a 2-mana 2/3 with haste. Well, there goes the talent. We can always play a hasty Riddler. We'll see what happens here. They need to take the talent. They might not see it. Yeah, they see it. Okay. We now have Delirium, though. They go up to 5. Okay, I think Pyroclasm can go. We could still top deck another talent and want the extra land. Alright, now what? Okay, alright, well there goes all my cards. They go up to 4. But now we have both the Tiger Seal and the Riddler, so we should be just fine. So play this untaps the seal. Everyone's got haste. Nice. Even this little guy's got haste. If we had not blundered that, we would have played it differently. What would that turn have looked like? I can't remember if we could go back. I thought we'd lethal. I played the Frostcliff Siege, but if we didn't play the Siege, I think we had 5 mana. I think we could have played the Riddler that turn. I mean, it ended up working out okay. Not sure what would have been better. We have to go back and check. Definitely talent and boomerang basics together has felt very strong. It's not that much different from Flood Maw, but the flexibility to bounce your own stuff and draw a card is really nice. We're on the draw. This is okay with Fear, I guess. Got kind of a lot of land. Got the random Frostcliff Siege showing up. Okay. More land. Artifacts again. Should also be pretty good against Badgermole deck, right? Probably a land here, I think. Might hard cast some sieges from some stories from hand. Synth on 3, okay. 2 to the bottom, alright. How do we beat this deck? Haste is not bad. We have land down there. That would be creature and enchantment, which isn't bad. Then we just need a sorcery. What should we get off the stories? This might be okay. Okay, Delirium achieved. For what it's worth. Delirium plus Hasty Siege, so we'll see. We got a lot of cards in hand too. We got a big Furnace here. Could zap a creature for 2, maybe play both talents. Alright, let's see the hit. Synth is pretty good. Console's also good against our Hasty plan. 2 to the bottom, it's good. It's gotta be Roaring Furnace, but we could Duelist to the Mind first if we want to loot. Got plenty of cards. I think that's okay. Or we could double... You don't have enough blue to double talent, do we? Yeah, we could double talent also. I don't know if that's that much better. I think we'll loot. Ooh, 13 with double synth, but we have a flyer. Flyer is important. Flyer maybe is the key if we can keep it around. Snare. Who? They snared that one. Okay, I wonder if they have a removal spell for the flyer then. A Saw Blades. Yup, there goes the flyer. Now, how do we win? Winter Night Stories into another flyer. Creatures come and tap. We can't even block this turn. Not so good. Not so good. Nobody useful down here for talent, right? Not really. Okay, alright. I don't know if we're going to win this one. I mean, this is a flyer we could actually use. We probably need the land here. A talent and like a tap land maybe can go. I don't know. I mean, it's not looking super good. I think we riddle. Talents can't block anyway because they come and tapped off the consoles. Attacks. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Eight eights, almost lethal. Potentially lethal here. Removal spell. Yep, that'll be it. 10 10s and yeah. Okay. Fair enough. It's been the best deck in Standard for a while, and it's going to be pretty good against the Badgermole decks. I think Starcage it doesn't say non-land permanents. So Starcage, I think, will take their lands. Actually, I forget. Is Earthbending if the land is exiled as a return? Maybe it does. That'd be brutal if you could take their lands. I think not. I think if the lands are exiled, they come back too. But yeah, I mean, that'll clean up all sorts of stuff. That deck's just very good. I think it's well positioned right now. I think it probably will continue to be the best deck in Standard for a while. But that Badgermole deck is nasty. Unless you can get like a Crater Hoof going, then you know. Anyway, this deck was sweet. Tiger Sail was interesting. I think you saw the first game. I feel like it got in once, and then we could not draw again. But for the most part, we're drawing lots of cards, right? I think it's pretty good. Also, the three power is really good with Winter Night Stories, right? I think we maybe got unlucky the first game, but having this be a 2-mana draw 3 is actually quite good off the attack with the Vigilance and then use the 3 power to discount the Harmonize. So I bet this card's actually pretty good. We only saw, what, an hour worth of games? 6 or 7 games? And some of them it did not untap so well, but it's a very good facilitator of Winter Night Stories. So I like that. We faced 0 Badgermoles today, so Pyroclasm did not get to show off. I think Irish Demonstration is very good, though. Even if you didn't run Pyroclasm, if you want to run 4 Demonstrations, it's going to kill the Aerobroid. It does all the 1/1s. I think this card's very good. What did I cut for that? I cut the Mako. Yeah, I cut the Makos to play Pyroclasm. And we didn't see any Badger Moles today. We cut what? Some Torches too, which is also good. But I think Arrow Demonstration is hot stuff. Instant's nice though. Instant plays well with Fear Missing Out for hitting Delirium. Yeah, it was a cool deck. Boomerang Base is cool. Pick up the Roaring Furnace is cool. Pick up the Talent is cool. Picking up the Riddler is also cool. A single Siege is interesting. I had a lot of fun. I made some mistakes earlier, but I had a lot of fun today. If you like the video, you can like it. You can hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.